welcome back to the Tarot Beats. Debbie with your tarot reading message for the 18th of March 23. Hope everyone's okay. Sorry I wasn't with you yesterday. Didn't have time again. It's quite busy this time of year for me. I'm finding. Okay then, what do we have for a message then for the 18th of March? Let's start off with an oracle message for us. We got, what's today got in store? What do we need to know? Advice, guidance for the 18th. We are seeing the universe come in there. So the card is about completions, accomplishments, and we've got the High Priestess coming in as our current situation card there. Leading us in, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and taking us out, we've got the Eight of Wands. So emotions may be high right now. I mean, you could be single. I could be seeing a single person, but you maybe have your mind on love. I feel like that's the message here, though, and that we have some communication coming in. I think right now you're contemplating whether or not you want to take these steps to message somebody or to, start communicating with people. What we've got there is that independent energy in the past. So somebody's been quite happy, but I feel now, I don't know, I feel like this want to open up. I feel like you want to open up more. Yeah, we're getting the Three of Pentacles. So I see that this is somebody who wants to be collaborating. I see this as somebody who wants to be recognised, be noticed, get amongst people. I mean, I'm seeing quite a knowledgeable person here that other people may be looking up to as well right now. What's coming in to clarify the Nine of Pentacles? We're getting the Emperor coming in there. So the Emperor and the High Priestess. So yeah, definitely somebody has been, concentrating on work there in the past. I would even say that somebody's been, may have been promoted at work or some form of leader. Just that this just seems like somebody is really sitting in their power, and particularly, this is particularly about material and possessions and materialistic side of things. So some dominance there in your career, and I feel career is taking dominance. Like I say, right now I feel like you might be just initiating, opening up a bit more emotionally, opening up your networks, talking to other people. We have the Seven of Wands coming in. So there's that defensive energy here coming in. Once messages start to flow here, we are seeing some defences coming up. Okay, what's that about then in the future? Why are we seeing the defences being raised? We've got the Five of Cups. Again, this comes up quite frequently. The Queen of Swords. And we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So here I'm seeing somebody who's definitely dwelling on the past, on grief. What we have here with the Queen of Swords, it is that widow card. Not necessarily widow, could be somebody who's been through trauma, and they're reflecting on that trauma. When the doors start opening with communication with somebody, it's like you automatically go into that victim mentality. You want to put your guard up, you want to protect yourself. I'm seeing somebody maybe even turning down an opportunity there. Somebody maybe being a bit stubborn as well. It's like you panic and take a sudden dart out. Once this communication starts, it's like, well, hang on a minute. No, one minute. Let me just have a rethink about this. I mean, wait for a better time. Now's not the right time. You know, that procrastination starts to set in there, and it then complicates things. It then delays matters. What's going on right now? What's clarifying these cards here for us, the High Priestess? Is it what I've picked up on, that somebody wants to start opening up more emotionally? Yeah, we've got plans. Definitely making plans. That's how I see it. Page of Swords. You might even have somebody on your mind, somebody you're interested in. You might be trying to find out more information about that person. Yeah, and I think you seem quite hopeful about your future. Definitely see somebody here really wanting to open up. It might be that someone's caught your eye. You might be trying to get to know that person a bit more, or finding out more information about them through their friends or your friends, or, you know, just looking on social media. I see Aquarius as being somebody who features here, but this is just like, you're quite hopeful maybe that something's going to open up and you're making some plans. I just see this as you being really quite intuitive maybe about a person. Right, what's leading us in then? I'm going backwards for some reason, aren't I? The Hangman. So yeah, I feel like Page of Cups as well. I feel like when people have come into you in the past there, that, you know, you've not felt it's been the right time. I think you've wanted to delay things. You thought it's an extra thing I don't need on my plate right now. It's an extra responsibility. I'm too busy building myself up, building up a business, or, you know, getting myself to that point of promotion, or, you know, just really working on yourself. You know, somebody coming in offering you any love there in the past, you know, I'm pretty sure you would have just blindsided them, because, you know, or ghosted people, you know, or whatever, even because it was just that thought of, oh, this is just one too many things on my plate I don't need right now. Now's not the right time. I'm going to wait it out. And I think right now you're just feeling quite hopeful or optimistic. I feel like maybe you're at a point in your life where you're at a new phase in your life right now. It feels like a new phase. It feels like one door's opened, another door's opened. You feel like fate is shining down on you a little bit, and that's how I feel when I see that Universe card there. But it's definitely end of cycles, and I feel like this is the start of a new phase for you. That's how I see it. Any other advice, guidance, support for the 18th? The Tower. Okay, sudden changes. The Three of Swords. Oh my goodness, right, it's 3 bad cards there all together. So, we're hopeful, and then all of a sudden, wow, the storm sets in. A storm sets in here. Stormy times. Battling. I see somebody really hurt here. I see battles. I see somebody who has had a very, very sudden crisis going on in their life, and they're battling with that. I feel like somebody is really kind of battling with a grief. I do. A heartbreak, you know, I feel like I'm feeling like it's changed things. This ending has changed things for you. You have to build yourself back up, and that's a battle. That feels like a battle for you. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels overwhelming. It tips you off balance. You've been tipped off balance by this hurt, these challenges. That is a complete feeling of being overwhelmed. And I feel like the overwhelming feeling is coming in because something came to a very, very sudden, unexpected end for you. A relationship, whether that was through an unexpected death, or you know, just somebody just up to the left. And that still bears heavy on your mind. I think there might be issues you still need to work through here. Because it's a blockage. I see that as being a blockage. The Wheel of Fortune. The King of Pentacles. Movement. You're definitely moving towards somebody else. Right? It could be that it's the King of Pentacles. We could see the King of Pentacles featuring here. Right? So this could be somebody who's going to offer you stability. This person would have quite a good job, a managerial position, supervisor position, that kind of thing, or even be a business owner. This is somebody with status in the community, who's very loyal, who will look after you, who will provide for you. I feel like this is what you're heading towards. This is what you're hopeful of achieving. There is change here. There is change coming in. Cycles are ending and new cycles are beginning. And I think that you're quite hopeful about this. I think you're making plans. I think you're speaking to other people around you. You want to move away from conflicts, drama, upset, to some nicer times. Someone's offering you something here. Or you see this as a really important offer, something of value here, something of significance. But I'd be wary, because I see there in the future that perhaps things just become a bit too much for you again once a new romance starts or something starts developing with someone, and you're putting those boundaries up straight away. You're putting those boundaries up straight away, and you're coming across quite cold. I feel like you turned down an opportunity there in the future. That's how I see it. Okay. So an interesting little message for us for the 18th of March. Let's have a look at what we have from the universe here. What we got coming from the universe. Smell aftershave again, and the Star card likes to come out of that deck, doesn't it? The Natalie Imbruglia of the deck. The Star. I just see this is how you are right now. I think that today you're just really hopeful and optimistic. I think you're showing an interest in somebody. I think you're wanting to open up emotionally. I think you're wanting to try and address these fears that you have, that you haven't got room in your life for somebody else. It's just one more pain. You can't be doing with that. You can't be doing with losses, heartbreaks, sudden shit. You can't be doing with the stress that comes with developing a friendship with somebody or becoming intimate with somebody. And you start closing down when these fears creep in. But there is hope here. There are dreams. Very similar looking pictures, aren't they? So, wish upon that star again today, folks, because, you know, it looks like you do have a nice love coming in, but you need to work through and address your issues. Hope everything goes well for you. Until tomorrow, take care.